Good morning, it is Wednesday today and I'm officially starting with the Bodycoach app. So I went shopping last night and bought all the bits I needed, and then today it's a little bit overwhelming because you look at it and you have to plan when your exercise is and your meals. I got up this morning thinking, originally I thought Ewan was off today, but he's off tomorrow, so I took Ewan to work this morning, so I'm not going to have much time to exercise. I mean, I probably could if I really wanted to this morning, but I need to check out what workout plan I'm doing and stuff like that. So I've changed it to tomorrow because he's got the day off tomorrow, so I can work out in the morning before work, and then I can work out the other days. Weekend doesn't matter so much because obviously, even if I take Ewan, I'm not rushing to log on to work or anything. So I think you're supposed to try and get in 3 to 4 workouts a week. So I need to go through and just check everything. I need to check the meals I've got, because when you have, if you're working out, it says to have a refuel meal after. So if I've planned in for a morning workout, then my breakfast is supposed to be a refuel at breakfast. So I just need to make sure if I've taken the exercise out that I'm not eating a refuel breakfast, because obviously that'll probably be more calories. I'm obviously not tracking calories because I'm following his recipes on his plan. But yeah, it's a bit weird not having the freedom to do what I want after doing calories for so long. But hopefully it will help me just be able to actually eat normally without having to track everything. So I think I've got pancakes in for this morning. I think it's like honey and yoghurt pancakes. So I need to see how long they're going to take to make. I'm going to still make them during my working morning because I do enough hours. I'm not bothered. And then I think lunch is a halloumi burger. And then I don't know what the evening meal is. I need to have a look. I think it's a vegetable mozzarella bake, but I can't see everyone else in my house wanting to eat that. So I just need to double check what it is and whether I can make it family friendly. If it's a vegetable mozzarella bake that I could do some chicken on the side for the others, that'll be fine. See my star in my eye, by the way. Anyway, that's that this morning. Lots to read through and think about. I think I'm going to cast crochet tonight, or to have a coffee and crochet. But I'll have to just see what happens work-wise, because it's quite busy at the minute. I don't really want to keep working late though, because it's making me feel very, very, very lethargic and tired. No makeup on today, which is why I look so horrendous, so I might have to go and dress that in a bit. I should really have washed my hair, but I'm trying to not wash my hair every day or every other day. I'm trying to drag it out a little bit. It's difficult because I feel like my hair needs washing every other day. But then I watch everyone else on YouTube who'll say, oh, it's hair washing day. Like, they wash their hair like once a week. And I'm like, how? Does it get better? Ooh, my coffee looks nice today though. It looks like a good one. This one's mine and that one's Eddie's. I've got oat milk in mine. Actually, it doesn't mention drinks on the Bodycoach app, so I'm assuming I'm okay to have this. We shall see. I need to read through everything. So I've decided I'm going to go down and make breakfast, and it's the first recipe of the Bodycoach app I'm doing, which is almond pancakes with blueberries and yoghurt. So I'm very excited to try it. I'm not a big honey fan, not a big blueberry fan, but I'll give it a go, see how we get on. I might just do a time lapse of me making it. Obviously can't share the recipe because copyright and all that, so I'll just record a quick time lapse if I can. Right, I just need to find my ingredients and weigh them all out. So I've got all my ingredients out. I won't show you the recipe, but they're all the ingredients I need for making this breakfast. here are the finished almond pancakes with yoghurt and honey and blueberries. And then I've also got a fruit tea to go with it. So this is breakfast, although it's extremely late now. It is 11:30, so definitely more of a brunch. This is what we're having, and I shall catch you later. So I've come out for a walk with little Luna. Originally I was going to go down to the canal or the wreck, but she didn't want to come out, and she still doesn't seem very happy with the road either about being out. So we're just doing the usual 15-minute walk. She hasn't been out very much recently, apart from that mammoth walk we did at the weekend. So yeah, hopefully it's just give her a bit of exercise, because when I finish work it's dark, and obviously I'll be going out with Kath anyway. Oh, getting a little fly or something in my face. Yeah, she's not enjoying the leaves. Come on then, keep going. Good girl. Such a nice day today compared to what we've had recently. Blue sky and the sun is out. It's 3:05 and I've just got hungry, so I'm going to make something to eat. So today's lunch on the app is a halloumi burger with chilli and mint. So I'm going to make that for both Eddie and I. And I probably won't record the process. I'll probably just show you when I've dished it all out. But basically you just get a pepper and you char it on a griddle pan. Halloumi you marinate with the chilli and mint and some oil, and then you cook that in the same pan, and then you just serve it on a bun that's been toasted with light mayo and baby John lettuce. So hopefully I'll show you that when it's all ready. Also, I only bought these buns last night. You might have saw them in my shopping haul I did yesterday. Look at the date on them, 13th of November. So the date of today, even though I only bought them last night, which is crazy because these sort of pre-packed ones normally have a bit of a longer date on. So I'm glad I'm eating those now. So here are the finished halloumi burgers. I must admit, I wouldn't normally have this for my lunch, and I don't know whether it's going to fill me or not, but we shall see. I only used half the amount of chilli because he said to use 2 chillis. This is 2 servings, but I used 1 because I can't see us liking it that spicy. And I only used about half the amount of light mayo as well. I have to stand it with here. It's still just picking me up rather than you. Okay, you doing your crochet now? Not busy?
It is nice coffee today.
It is nice coffee today.
I feel like we complained about it last time, but they've improved.
So I'm back from my little outing to Starbucks. I didn't get much footage because we sat right in the middle because it was really busy when we got there, and then we didn't get left alone. So Kath had pointed to a picture in the corner and she said, "Do you recognise who that is?" And it turns out it was Kath's cancer nurse, who apparently is doing some sort of coffee morning at our local Starbucks, which is random because Kath gets treated nowhere near home, so it's very weird. Anyway, this particular cancer nurse is the reason why I dyed my hair back to being dyed rather than going grey, because she's the one, when I had the face mask on, who told me that was I my sister's mum. So last time I saw her, I was wearing a face mask. It was that long ago. So she came over to talk to us for a while, and then after she left, another lady came and sat on the other side of Kath, and it turns out there was some story about her car breaking down. She was quite difficult to understand, if I'm honest, and I was trying to listen, and it was very difficult with all the background noise, but we heard her whole life history, and but almost in a way where, you know, you've been watching TV programmes and you think you're being distracted because they're going to steal something from you. It felt a bit like that. So we both were a bit on edge, moving our phones and like hiding them. She's a really nice lady, but it's a very, very strange setup and very strange story. So we kind of finished what we were doing and we've come away. So I think we might be doing another one possibly tomorrow, because it felt like we didn't get a huge amount done. I think I got 1 ribbon done on one of my squares, and I've started on the second one, whereas normally I'd have whizzed through those ribbons. So Anyway, I'm back home and I'm just starting on dinner. So tonight's dinner in the app is creamy mustard chicken with crispy bacon. Now the only disadvantage is I haven't got whole grain mustard. That's one thing I didn't get off my list because my list had shut down before I'd had a chance to get to that part of the list. So I'm going to have to use Dijon mustard instead, I think. I've got everything else. I'm hoping the chicken's okay. I think I'm going to do 4 times the recipe so that we can all have some. Ewan's at work till 8, it's 7:25 now, so hopefully if I get it done, he can have some when he gets in. I must admit, I'm finding the transition to following this plan quite difficult, and it's early days and it could hopefully change. But like when I was in Starbucks, it makes it hard because I'm not counting calories. I really have to think about what I'm doing, and it's a lot of thought goes into planning my meals, whereas I could normally just come home and think, I'm going to stick some pasta on and do some chicken, whereas now I've got to do this meal because it's part of my plan. So I did get some feedback from somebody in the comments, I think it was Chris, and she said that she had the app and you couldn't track walking in it, and actually I looked today and you can put that you've been for a walk but you can't track your steps or anything. So there are disadvantages. I can't find a way of linking it to my Apple Watch to be able to record my workouts, which is another thing that I like to do so that it closes my rings on my watch. So like I say, I've got a 7-day free trial. I'm going to see how it goes, and if anything it'll just refocus me into thinking about what I'm eating, and it'll give me some good ideas of recipes and things for the future. But whether or not I stick to it, the jury's still out. So I just thought I'd share that with you because, you know, when you start a new plan, it's always difficult. When you first start Slim World, especially for the first time, you've got all the stuff to read, try and get your head round, and it's really difficult. And this feels the same way. Whereas calories are quite easy because as long as you stick to your calories, you can do it. So anyway, I'm going to get on and do my dinner now. Like I said, I can't share the recipes because they're not my personal recipes. I need to go and have a look what I'm doing and get on with it because I'm getting hungry. I did have a pot of nuts this afternoon, so it's a trail mix. It was like a mixed fruit and nut thing. Again, I wouldn't choose to snack on that normally, but it has filled me up. I must admit, all the meals I've had have filled me up, and it has made me think about how I am eating and how I'm structuring my day, because the amount of times I'm sort of skipping breakfast and eating late, and you know that maybe I should start planning my meals ahead a little bit and thinking, right, for 3 breakfasts this week I'm going to have pancakes. I might pre-make my pancakes, or I might have French toast and have some of it pre-done. So it has made me sort of think about things like that. I'd kind of lost focus a little bit, I think, with that kind of thing. So even if I don't stick at the app, I think it might give me that extra boost also for looking at different recipes, because I'd become very sort of set in my ways of having Cajun chicken pasta, or you know, the same things, cheeseburger pasta, and it's mainly because the kids like it, but also just because it becomes easy because you've done it before. The thing I like about the Bodycoach app is the fact that I don't have to track calories and I don't have to think, because he's basically got the recipe there and you follow it and you have your portion and that's it. Whereas when you're doing calories, you've got to work out the recipe, work out how much of the recipe you've had, and it all gets a bit more complicated. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm sure you know where I'm coming from. If you've dieted for a long period of time, you'll get where I'm coming from, that when you have a change, it's really good because it refocuses you, but at the same time it almost makes it quite difficult and almost feel like an uphill battle. Anyway, dinner is calling, so I shall see you in a bit when I've got it ready. Here is the chicken bacon mustard dish. I don't know what else to call it. I'm not too keen on the sauce. I have put some on it, but I'm not too keen. I've left Ewan's without any sauce on because he's not here at the moment. I've got Tom's dished out ready. Eddie's already eaten his, and then there's some dough balls to go with it, although that's not part of the Bodycoach. Just this meal is. It's 10 o'clock and I've come to pick Ewan up from work, so hopefully I should be back home before 10:30 with any luck. It's getting dark, so I've just gone off. There's actually people standing in the car park next to me. So I'm going to go and I shall see you tomorrow.